Yeah, what up, guys? It's your boy Fanatic, PG Bloggers, man. I just got done watching this King of the Dot Massacre 2, Boston, Massachusetts. Um, Honestly, great pay per view as always from King of the Dot. They always have great pay per views. So, another very good pay per view. Didn't really have any problems throughout. But this is the pay per view recap. This is not an in the building recap. So, yeah. Um, the pay per view was really good. Uh, the battle started around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm running a little later than usual. I feel like Kotd runs a little faster than that, but either way, um, a few battles did not happen. I'll start with the one was Dirt and Prophecy. Prophecy. I don't know how you say his name. Prophecy. What the fuck ever your name is. Um, but I know he recently had a URL PG against Hussein. He was dope. Um, but he was supposed to face Dirt on this card. So that didn't happen. So the first battle was Shoddy P and XL. Now, I've never seen a Shoddy P battle. He was dope. I enjoyed him. Um, he got the first round pretty clearly. XL got the second pretty clearly, and the third was up for grabs. I edged to Shoddy P. I like Shoddy P's performance. XL's pen was good as always. Um, but I edged the battle to Shoddy P. I wouldn't be mad if you said XL 2-1 though too. Um, what else? What else? Next was Danny and Jonai. Um, dope battle. There were some issues in this battle though. The first round, Danny got pretty clearly to me. It seemed like Jonai he was doing like this past, present, and future shit. Um, I didn't really know where he was going with it. The first round was supposed to be like the future. Second round was supposed to be past, present, whatever. Um, his first round was alright. Has a lot of substance. He's had a lot of substance in his battles lately. Um, but Danny had like a I'll turn your V over to the side to show you that I'm greater than haymaker. Danny had a few haymakers that won the round in me. That was one of them. Um, and the second round, Jonai had some like he had another like substance round, but he had more punches to me. Um, he had some like Sega Genesis bar. He said you were playing Sega while I was reading Genesis, and then after that, the lights went out. So that the lights were out for like a minute, and then the battle it picked up with Jonai's round again. Um, and for the most part, I felt like Jonai edged the second. You might be able to debate that round too, but I edged the second to Jonai. I really like that Sega Genesis bar. I'm not basing it that he won the round off that bar, but that's a big reason why he won the round to me. And then the third was like, you can't even really call it because Danny had a lot of mic issues. Jonai had another substance round. It was going a lot. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of his shit goes over my head. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like some of the stuff I catch and some, but a lot of the stuff I'm like, what are you talking about? It's still dope though to me. He makes it sound dope, I guess. Um, but Danny had a lot of mic issues like throughout his round. His round felt like 15 minutes because they couldn't get his mic right. Uh, it was like going in and out and all this bullshit. But I actually, based off the material, I gave it to Danny. I liked his punches a little more in the third round. His energy was still good. So I edged that battle to Danny Myers 2-1. Might be debatable. Might need another watch once they fix up the footage when it drops on YouTube when they edit that. I don't know. We'll have to see again. But I had Danny 2-1. Then the next battle I believe was Moneybags and Pass. This is Moneybags' first time on Kotd. I anticipated Pass taking this coming into this. Man, I passed 2-1, but boy, Moneybags went the fuck in every round, clear every round. Now maybe the first round was debatable. I edged the Moneybags though. I just felt like Pass was a little out of his element. But that's no shade to Moneybags. Moneybags went the fuck in. But the second and third, clear. Bags got. Past didn't seem like himself. Looked like he had an off night. I think he knew he lost. But the first round might have been debatable, but Moneybags went the fuck in. Glad to see Moneybags finally on a big platform, and he did his fucking thing. He did him. He did him like he always does, and I really want to. I know a lot of people have been saying it, but I really want to see him on URL. But dude, shout out to Organic and them, getting him on this card, because he did his fucking thing. I liked it. He had one of the performances of the night, maybe. I'm not sure, but because I have to go watch these battles again. But Moneybags 3-0, 2-1 clearly, probably a 30 honestly, but I'll have to go back and watch it again. And what was the next battle? Oh, Magic and Iron Solomon, arguably battle of the night. Solomon debatably 30 to me. First round was clear to Solomon. Magic seemed like he was motivated for this battle, and that's what's been missing with him, man. Like, he hasn't been hungry for these battles. He's, openly said it in interviews, tweeting about it, like social media. He's just been open about it. Like, I want to retire. I'm not motivated. Like, battle rap ain't the same. But man, Magic, even in the first round, he lost to me the first round clearly. But even Magic seemed like he was going in with his punches. He seemed like he was really motivated for this battle. Second round, haymakers. The second round could go either way. But to me, Solomon edged all 3 rounds. I wouldn't be mad if you said he lost the second round or, edged to Magic. But the third, same thing maybe. I edged to Solomon, though, again. I felt like Solomon had angles and punches. He mixed it in. Magic had more, just punches and name flips, which is fire. I liked it, but it might be a preference battle. Magic had, the name flips and the punches. He's going to go in with them Iron and Solomon. The name flips. He's going in with the name flips always. Man, I just like Solomon's angles. He packed it with substance, angles, punchlines, bars, all that. I felt Solomon a little more. But that's another battle that needs another watch, man. That crazy, probably arguably battle of the night. Then what was next? I think it was Ice and Big K. If I'm not mistaken, Ice and Big K, arguably battle of the night too, maybe. I don't know. I think I had Big K 2-1 going into this, and man, Big K is top 5 in the world right now, no debating. He is possibly the most consistent battler on the earth. Who doesn't, aside from like Hollow, who takes a battle once every year, or like Lux or something like that, they're all consistent for the most part. But as far as battlers who battle at a good rate and aren't taking battles once a year, I mean, Big K's battling probably 3-4 times a year. The most consistent doing it right now. His first round was bananas. The aggression and punches, the way he punches is so unique. It's not even unique. It's just straight to the point. It's beautiful. I mean, it's different, but it's, you know what I mean. But man, Big K. To me, people might get mad at this. I arguably had him 30. On the pay-per-view, I had him winning 30. The second round was debatable to me. I know Sincere's gonna get mad at me because Sincere, I know, told me that Ice took the second round clearly. No, he didn't. It was debatable too. But we put a lot of polls out on Twitter. It seems like it's 50-50 right now, man. Ice and Big K. I had first and third round clearly. But it could be a style preference. It could be, you felt. But the first round, definitely Big K. The third was close too, but I felt like Big K took it. I like Big K a little more. What was the next battle? Oh God, no. What was is it DNA and Bangs? I'm pretty sure it was DNA and Bangs. Man, I thought, you know what? Let's, I'm gonna break down the battle. Hey, I mean, Bangs wore a backpack, a little Michael Kors backpack. What the fuck ever. I see a lot of potential in Bangs. That's just me. I feel like he's funny. He has bars. He's different. The way he does it is the way he raps is dope. Kind of weird, but at the same time, I kind of like his style. It's entertaining to me. man, I had high hopes for Bangs in this battle, and yeah, you fucked it up, Bangs. You fucked it up. Made me look like an idiot. I had DNA still winning the battle regardless, but I thought Bangs would at least do his thing, make it close. I've never seen someone get booed on King of the Dot, I don't think. And Bangs, probably 15 bars in, got starting to get booed. It's not like everyone was booing, but there were 3 or 4 people that were starting to boo, and you know, the crowd was talking through his rounds the whole battle. And DNA, on the other hand, he came with 3 solid rounds. I think he could have came with weak rounds too and still beat Bangs. Hate to say it. But here's how I tweeted out. I said I didn't want to be mean, so I said it's not even that. I wasn't being mean. I was being truthful. I said Kotd just isn't. King of the Dot is not Bang's platform. I've seen him do well on other leagues like We Go Hard, Trap House. Not like those are, you know, big platforms. I'm just saying, like, if we're talking other platforms, I battle recently with QP had a good battle, just came out. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. And him and Jerry West, when that drops, it was a good battle. Even though he freestyled most of the battle, he still did pretty well to me. But it's just the fact that Bangs, to me it's the crowd on the stage, man. It just looked awkward. It didn't matter. Just like 10-15 bars in, I was like, dude, this is gonna be. It was all downhill, man. It was all downhill for Bangs. I just felt like, I know it looks bad for Bangs and whatever, but I feel like his style just catered towards, like, you know, like street, like URL. Like, I feel like he wouldn't get booed on other stages. I mean, not like his material was good or anything. I feel like DNA would have beat him on any platform. I'm just saying. I just feel like this Kotd was not the right platform for Bangs. I'm not saying, because people, you know, the people are watching saying, oh, this guy's trash, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, man, I've seen him do good on other platforms. I enjoy watching some of his other battles and like Coliseums, you know, other shit. Even though these are just, you know, they're small leagues, he's done well on. Some of his battles have replay value, you know. So I don't want people to think that just because he does bad in one battle on Kotd that he's trash, you know. But he got 30. He was awful. He was awful. I'm not saying that he wasn't awful. He was awful. DNA 3-0. Bangs, I hope to, you know, maybe see on URL or something soon. Maybe another Born Legacy. Whatever. I still have faith in you, Bangs. I still have faith in you. I don't think they do, but I do. Alright? Then we get to one of the biggest battles in the history of battle rap. Probably the biggest battle or most anticipated battle in Kotd wise history. Hollow to Don versus Pat Stay, Nova Scotia. Let's just say, man, I'm going straight to it. Hollow 2-1 clearly. I seen some of the Hollow stands. They're out and about tonight saying Hollow 3-0. No. I'm a third round. Let's start with the first round. You know, let me start with the first one. Let me go through it. All right. The first round, Hollow wins clearly. His performance, he just won with performance, pretty much. Performance and bars won the round clearly. Now the second round is where it kind of gets tricky. I felt like it was close, but Hollow edged the second. Pat had a lot of jokes, but it wasn't enough. He had a few bars here and there, but it wasn't enough. The jokes and stuff to me. And he stumbled a tad bit at the end. And Hollow came back with, I only watched like an hour ago. I don't know why I can't remember, but off the top, I can't remember if Hollow had a good second. I can't remember if he had angles. I think he came with like a Mike Zombie angle. Maybe that was the first or second round. I forget. But I just know I remember picking Hollow got that second pretty clearly. It might be debatable. Give it another watch. I don't know. It might be a preference. You know, you like jokes. You like Hollow's performance. I don't know. But I liked Hollow. I liked Hollow in the second round too. So I already had him winning the battle. The third round, both angle-driven rounds. Pat's angles hit harder though. I don't see there's people saying Hollow took that third round. I really don't think so. Just the interview shit he did. He did like a whole like interview skit towards the end of his round. I wasn't like it was a cool idea, but I wasn't feeling it that much. I don't think the crowd was like going crazy over it either. It was funny, but it wasn't. Pat's angles hit a little harder. He came with a little loyalty over money angle. It hit hard, and it was consistently hitting. Like Hollow, to me, Hollow was like stuff was hitting, and then it would not hit. Like had a dry spot and then hit, then a little dry spot here and there, and then to me, Pat's third was more consistent with the angles, and it was his angles just hit harder, man. That's how I saw it. So I had Hollow 2-1. I had Pat taking the third clearly, Hollow taking the first clearly, probably the second round clearly too. I have to go back and watch it again. But this is just my recap, just finishing the pay-per-view. Shout out to King of the Dot, dude. This was great. Probably the best event this year so far. Not probably. It was the best event. You got possibly a couple classics out of it. If not, there was one whack battle. Maybe DNA and Bangs one whack battle. The other battles were good. Even Shoddy PXL was good to me. Have to reevaluate these when I watch the pay-per-view, even when they drop on YouTube, in the near future. So, shout out to King of the Dot, shout out Organic. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Unfortunate circumstances, I was not able to be there today. I wish I could have been there. But let me ask you guys, too. To those who've seen it, is Hollow and Pat Stay a classic off the bat? I don't think I thought it was a good battle, but I don't think it was a classic off the bat. But, going back and watching it, maybe I'll change my mind. But shout out to King of the Dot, shout out Organic, Gully, TK, Poison Pen, holding it down. Holding down the crowd and Boston and everything. Shout out to all the media that was there. Sorry we could not cover this event. We'll be covering the Crack Liberty Philadelphia event next weekend, and we'll probably be at Born Legacy. And if not, we're not doing that. We're doing blogs. We're doing recaps of battles, predictions, all other shit, insights. Let us know what you guys think of those insights too. Me and Mark like doing those, so let us know. Besides that, Sincere Ciphers will be coming back very soon. Look out. We have a good lineup coming. So look out for that. And that's about it, man. PG Bloggers, King of the Dot.